Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Luchi's Corner. So this is the typical 5:30 to 7:30 a.m. morning routine. Days when my kids go to school. So this is what you would find me do. Sometimes that could be one or two changes, but then this is mostly what I do in the morning. So the first thing I do in the morning is to say my morning prayer, read my Bible. I use YouVersion Bible Plan. It's an app that you can use as a guide to read your Bible. Even though my church has her own Bible plan, but then I use that one mostly during the weekend. So after saying my prayers, and also the truth is that sometimes I don't read the Bible when I wake up. Maybe I read the Bible some other time during the day, depending on how my day or goes. So I say a little prayer for my newborn baby or for my baby at this point. She was still sleeping when I woke up, so I'll say a little prayer for her, and then I head over to the kitchen. Once I enter the kitchen, the first thing I do is to wash my hands before doing any other thing in the kitchen. So after washing my hands, next thing I do is to start warming up food. So I'll boil water for them to use and take their bath, for them to use and take their morning food. If there is anything I'm going to use hot water to do, I am boiling all of them once. So I'm not going to boil water for those separate and those ones separate. I boil everything together. If I have any food to bring out in the freezer here, I brought out a stew for them. So I transfer some of the stew in the small pot for me to warm up. Then the red pot was the rice that I've already cooked, or should I say boiled, the previous day before that day. I don't cook anything in the morning fresh except I need to fry anything. But if I don't need to fry anything, I cook my food at night so that in the morning I just warm them up. Thankfully nobody used to select food in this house. So next thing I do is to go to their room and wake them up. Even though I have prayed before, I try to also let them pray too. So we do sing before praying, and my baby girl always wants to be singing first, and it makes her to just repeat the same song most morning. And I'll even try to correct her, but she just wants to always lead the singing section. So after praying, they greet me and I head back to the kitchen to continue with what I was doing. So yeah, they do eat. This morning they are going to have tea and bread. Some morning they have golden more, they have pap, depending. But the boy prefers golden more than the girl. The girl is really confirmable girl. She know they like all this petty food anyways, but even when I serve it, she still eat it. But tea is something both of them love taking. This is 3-in-1 thing, so I don't add sugar or milk because it's 3-in-1 Milo. So I will just mix their food. Once I'm done mixing their food, I go serve them food. They do eat before they take their bath because I don't want them even before they brush, because some nights, not all the night, I won't lie, they do brush before sleeping. So they eat before taking their bath because I don't want them to stain their uniform. I just want them after eating brush your teeth. If you want, when they wake up, if you want to poo, they poo before I'm done with all of those things. Then they eat, they brush their teeth and take their baths. So I do, they give them food before brushing their teeth and taking their bath. Sometimes they eat together in this particular table, but sometimes they stay there and start wasting time and fighting. So I do separate them some other days, like this particular Wednesday. So when they are eating, I'll continue with what I was doing initially in the kitchen. So next thing I do is to prepare their lunch pack or their milk pack or lunch box or whatever. That's what I do. So Wednesdays they don't go to school with any kind of snacks or juice or anything. Wednesdays are fruit days, so if you bring anything aside fruits or normal food to the school, they are going to seize it. So I gave them banana and tangerine. That was the fruit available at home, and that was what I gave them this particular day. And also I gave them rice and stew. Yeah, after putting all of those stuffs, I packed their lunch bag and go and check if they are done eating. So if they are done eating, the next thing we do is to have a bath. My baby girl will be brushing her teeth while I supervise and also brush the boys' teeth. Most of the times my day starts the previous day. The previous day I'll bring out their school uniform and set it just as they saw it. And my baby girl is awake now, so I brought her to the sitting room to stay with us while I prepare her siblings. Yeah, they are done at this point. They are waiting for their daddy. Sometimes I take them to school, sometimes their daddy takes them to school. So their daddy took them to school this particular morning. Hope you enjoyed my morning routine. See you in my next video.